बादलों से दूर जाऊंगी मैं तो अपना ही सुर पाऊंगी है जो क्रेजी क्रेजी सपने मेरे साथ. All right. Welcome all for my live and welcome Suchita. Thank you so much for joining my live. So let me introduce me first. My name is Arpita Chatterjee. As you know, that I started my career at the age of 18 years and with a very low profile like receptionist, telecaller. Now I'm working as a business head. So journey of this 20 years was phenomenal. And then I thought that now is the time that I can share my all wisdom and knowledge to people. For that, I've taken a proper training from eminent coaches, and now I became a certified mindset coach. So Suchita, tell me something more about you, as I know that you also a mindset coach and a very healer, a good healer as well as EFT technique. You know a lot of techniques. So tell me more about you.
Well, Arpita, you are one of my inspirations. So thank you for inviting me for this live. Well, my journey is also a bit similar like yours. Yes, I used to work in corporates always. I mean, I loved my job. But after my baby, I left my job because of nobody was there to look after the baby. The things which happen with most of the women. Then I had a very long career gap of 10 years. Then again, after 10 years, it was not easy for me to restart my career. It's not easy for any one of us, So getting back that confidence, that self-esteem, and yes, I have prepared myself. I have learned. Skills are always learnable, as you also, agree that skills are learnable. So I learned skills. I have developed myself, evolved into a spiritual seeker. Yes, a mindset coach right now. I have my own coaching programs, the Conscious World coaching program, which is known as I have clients, and happy to help people. And people are, getting benefits. Whatever I have learned, the knowledge I have, I would love to give it to the society. That's my service.
Wonderful. Wonderful, Suchita. And I know that, you're doing great job. It's really good to, see that when people who are working so hard and they are actually getting success, that's really awesome. So, Suchita, today we are talking on very important topic, that is how to build up confidence, right?
Yes.
According to me, I believe, I know that everyone know that confidence means to believe in yourself, right? Everyone knows that, right? But still, people can't believe on themselves. Why? Because I believe that, they are lacking in self-worth, or they are more into self-doubt. So, they actually don't know the difference between the self-worth and self-confidence. What do you think about that?
Yes, there's a very thin line difference, Arpita, when it comes to self-confidence and self-esteem. Self-esteem means valuing yourself. Unless you value yourself, you cannot be confident. It works hand in hand. So if you value, you are demeaning your own self all the time. मुझसे होगा क्या? मैं तो ऐसा कर ही नहीं सकता. मुझे तो ये प्रॉब्लम है. मैं तो अच्छी नहीं दिखती. I am, my complexion is not bright. She is so beautiful. She is so bright. She looks so good. She is so confident. मेरे अंदर क्या है? That is where you are not valuing yourself. You are demeaning your own self. दूसरा कैसे करेगा? That is something which we need to, understand. So once you know your worth, confidence will come automatically.
Very well said, Suchita. It is very true that, what happened that, we always looking for the other person's, we always believe that, when other persons, give us appreciation, when other person, we always looking for other person, when everyone say that, yes, we are fine, then only we feel like, yes, we are valuable. In organization also happen that, we are stuck in office politics and we always sometimes have a self-doubt. But it's not like, because we are wrong, because of the circumstance, because of the, office, people are like, so we don't need anyone's validation. So whenever you look about others' validation, whenever you think that other can validate us, our skills, our knowledge, then only we stuck into this negative loop. Then we stuck into this, self demeaning or self, worth and all that, negativity and all that thing. So what are the
techniques that you feel that, you know, if someone is actually in a self in a feeling wrong about themselves, feeling bad about themselves, how you what suggestion you want to give to people who want to come out from this you know, self lack of self-worth?
Well, Arpita, the thing is that what I feel, it's, you are, if you are not feeling your worth and you are looking for validation, that means you are giving power to the other person. Always, you are giving power to the other person कि okay, ठीक है, now the ball is in your court, अभी तुम मेरे लिए जो decide करो वही सही. So you are not, valuing yourself. Now, how to do it? Again, mindfulness is something. It doesn't come in one day. If you think today that okay, I want to value myself or ekdam se ho jayega, no, it's not possible. It cannot happen that way. It doesn't happen overnight for any one of us. It didn't happen for me as well, even for you also, for anyone. It is not possible. So it takes time. It needs practice. There are many tools and techniques which I teach in my coaching program also. But apart from this, yes, you need to be mindfulness, like why I'm doing it, from where it is coming. If I'm feeling if I'm not valuing myself, why? What is the reason? There is always a trigger point. Now you need to find that trigger point. At times we are not able to do it alone, so we need help. We need mentors, we need coaches to help. So but you need to again find that trigger point. कहाँ से क्या trigger हो रहा है? What is it there which is talking to yourself? Your little voice is talking to you so much that you are looking for validation from others. You are not valuing yourself. So there is always a trigger point. There is always something happening inside you. So that is there. So once you find it, oh, okay, this is happening with me. This fear is coming. This is basically fear. कहीं ना कहीं your fear is working inside you. So why that fear is working? So once you find it, there's always workable. Again, be conscious, whatever. If you are thinking it as in a certain way, instead of running away from that feeling, feel it, understand why it is happening. Ask questions to your own self. Sit a bit, talk to your own self. It's self-talking is it works like magic. You talk to yourself, you try to find out ways from where it is coming, why it is happening, why I'm feeling like this. When it comes, there's always a pattern which happens. हमेशा एक pattern follow होता रहता है. So that needs to be, yes, you need to find it out. And if you cannot do it, please go to a mentor, find a coach for yourself, and the people are professionally trained who can help you with that. So these are the things I think. Self-talk is the, first step, I would say.
Definitely, I totally agree with that. I'll just talk more about this, what you said. I'm definitely completely agree with that. Mindfulness is required. And of course, a technique like mirror activity is very wonderful technique. Then when you always look into your eyes and say that, yes, I'm confident, I'm beautiful, and always have a positive self-talk. But you know what, I have learned confidence. I have learned confidence from my father. When I was very young, I was very scared. I was stage feared. I always have a stage fear. जब भी मैं stage में उठती थी, मैं भूल जाती थी. Like, every time I got, every time, whenever like any recitation competition or any dance or any, I'll participate in a very excitement. Yes, I will participate. But whenever I go to stage, I always forget. And I felt so bad that why it's happening, why is it always happening. Then my father has taught me one lesson, and it's a very beautiful lesson, that whenever you are going in a stage, you don't see the audience, you see the blank space. And then I realized, yes, why I get scared, because when I see the faces of audience, like audience are making their face or they are gossiping, I just started self doubt. Oh, why they are not listening me? I get conscious. So what I have learned from that day is that you can develop confidence when you only you're not doing anything for the result. You should believe in the process rather than the result oriented. You need to be you should experience the process. You should learn your skills. You need to be best version of yourself. That is very important. And the moment you do, moment you practice repeating your thing, then automatically you can develop the confidence. And of course you have to take action. Like अगर मुझे तैरना सीखना है और मैं पानी में जंप भी नहीं करूंगी तो भी टर्न नहीं पाऊंगी ना. Same like if I really want to overcome the fear of stage, then obviously I have to perform. I can't sit at home. नहीं मुझसे नहीं होगा. So that is very important, that you have to accept the challenge and believe in yourself. Whether you are not good doesn't matter, and that is only possible when you don't think what people say. लोग क्या कहेंगे, ये बहुत गंदा टैग है इस दुनिया में, लोग क्या कहेंगे. So yes, so when you just don't think about log kya kahenge, then definitely you can feel that. Do you agree with that? And do you have any kind of story in your life that you have done like this?
Yeah, even I am a living example. I used to think a lot. Log kya kahenge? I mean, lots of self-doubt. It was not that I was not confident. I was always been a confident person, but value khud ko karna was the missing part inside me, which was there. When I started valuing myself, things started, happening automatically. I started enjoying the process. Like you very rightly said, Arpita, that enjoy the process. What happens, we concentrate a lot on the outcome, result. We become result oriented more than the process, what is happening. So once you are in the process and you start enjoying the process, automatically things will happen. It will fall in place. But हमारा focus कहाँ चला जाता है? पूरा क्या होगा, क्या होगा, क्या होगा, ये मिलेगा कि नहीं, वो मिलेगा कि नहीं. Lots of, and that creates self-doubt. That creates self-doubt. So it is again, वो process को हम enjoy नहीं करते. हमको पता ही नहीं रहता हम वहां तक कैसे पहुंच गए. If you enjoy the process, वहां पर वो चीज रहता ही नहीं है. When I started, restarted my career, I had lots of doubt. पता नहीं होगा कि नहीं, पता नहीं होगा कि नहीं. Even I wanted to join an organization also. I, learned, I did many courses, certifications and everything I did, but it did not fall in place. And I'm being very, very honest here. I'm being very honest कि ऐसा हुआ है. It's nothing कि मैंने failure नहीं देखा. Of course मैंने देखा. We all do. But that is okay. I did not. हाँ, मेरे अंदर self doubt आया था. क्या मुझसे होगा? But हुआ ना. हुआ. Today I am coaching. I have clients, and I feel good about myself that I am helping others. So I am enjoying the process. Result क्या होगा? अभी मैं ये सोचूं, okay, I have started my coaching program. I have this thing. पता नहीं मेरे पास क्लाइंट आएंगे कि नहीं, पता नहीं लोग मुझसे कोचिंग लेंगे कि नहीं. होता तो कभी नहीं आता. बट आई वाज हैप्पी एंजॉयिंग दैट. एक भी मेरे पास आया कोई कोच है, इफ आई एम एबल टू मेक चेंज इन someone's life, if it is one person, that is also enough. Do we do that? We don't do that. We don't think about changing anyone else. So you start thinking that how can I help someone? It's not only the money which gives you satisfaction. Sometimes it is like when you help someone, when you see happy faces, you feel satisfied. It gives you motivation. It tells you how valuable you are. So we focus, wherever your energy goes, focus. I'm sorry. Wherever, I'm so sorry. It's like wherever your energy flows, focus.
Focus goes.
Focus on the, bad part. Or the things like, okay, ये छूट गया, वो छूट गया, वो छूट गया. But in that process, छूट गया वाले process में there are so many things you have achieved, which you forget to acknowledge. You don't acknowledge. You don't acknowledge. And because you don't acknowledge, you go into self-doubt. होगा कि नहीं. You don't value yourself again. If you are, for example, if you are preparing a delicacy, I mean, anything you cook at home for you, or even for men also. Even men, I'll tell you, I have clients who are men who they say, अभी मैंने आज सुबह चाय बनाया तो मैं क्या उसी को वैल्यू करूं? I say yes, why not? You have prepared you have prepared tea for your family or for your wife. Yes, you should appreciate yourself. You should appreciate. किसी ने किया नहीं किया doesn't matter. You appreciate yourself that you got up in the morning, you went into the kitchen, आपने चाय बनाया और खुद भी पिया, दूसरों को पिलाया. Why not? You can appreciate yourself. If you don't value yourself, how do you expect others to value you? That's the thing.
True.
So
very true. Very true. And thank you so much, Bhushan, Yatri, Priyanka, who has joined our live. Would love to answer any of your question if you have related to confidence. Definitely, we both can try our level best to give you the best answer. So you are absolutely right, Suchita. You said that, 2 points that I completely agree that, of course, we have to, celebrate our wins, even little wins. Like every moment we pause between our work and we just celebrate like, yes, we did it, even the small thing. And more we, just think closely that how many, in a day, how many small win we have, then automatically our self-worth, our confidence will improve. And second thing that you have said, that failures, yes, what happened, there is a thin line difference between confident and overconfident, and a lot of time we did blunder. Even I did blunder, honestly. I did a lot of blunder in my life, just to, when you have very confident, suddenly you feel very overconfident. You say, I'm going to curse like you, and then you just stuck. So what I feel that, we should be confident, because overconfidence is as dangerous as lack of confidence, right? So what do you think about, what is the difference between confidence and overconfidence, and when the person should feel that, thin line difference, that now I'm overconfident and now I'm confident? Tell me something about that, then I'll share my experience.
Okay. Well, Arpita, for me, confidence means like I'm not an overconfident person, I'm a confident person. Okay. I'm giving you an example here. I'm confident. Now I want people to come along. I want them also to grow like me. So मैं क्या करूँगी? I'll motivate people. I'll, try to, somewhere help them, giving them a platform, or, I will ask them for collaboration. In सब चीजों के लिए I will say. So, because I know I can do it, so I feel if I can do it, the other person can also do it. Why not? So here is the confidence, because you are confident, you are doing, and you want others also to grow with you. Overconfidence comes as like, I am the best. मेरे जैसा तो कोई है ही नहीं. And then you don't ask for collaboration. You don't think about others' growth. You think only about your growth, and you are confident, and you think, मैं जैसा कर सकती हूँ, the way I can do it, nobody else can. That is the feeling which you start getting. That is overconfidence. Now what happens? A confident person grows, yes. A confident person is successful, yes. An overconfident person is successful, yes, of course. Overconfident
True, yes.
Lekin, there is a difference. And a confident person will keep on growing, और stagnation point नहीं होता है. Overconfident इंसान के लिए एक point पर आते हैं, there is a stagnation point where you get stagnated, and उसके बाद you do not know what to do. And you, at times, it may happen for few, that you will feel yourself to be like left out or alone. Not left out, but alone. एक point पर आकर. क्योंकि you just went alone ahead in your journey. किसी को तो साथ में लिया ही नहीं. सक्सेस आएगा, सक्सेस दोनों को आएगा. हो सकता है धीरे आए, हो सकता है बहुत फास्ट है. इट्स नॉट अबाउट, इट्स अबाउट आवर ग्रोथ, इट्स इंडिविजुअल ग्रोथ. किसी को स्लो पेस पे सक्सेस आएगा, किसी को बहुत फास्ट आएगा. दैट इज अ वेरी वेरी डिफरेंट थिंग. सक्सेस दोनों को आएगा, बट एक है जिसने सक्सेस को एंजॉय किया है, एंड व्हेन यू ग्रो, यू टेक पीपल अलोंग विथ यू, एंड देयर इज अनदर पर्सन हु इज अलोन ग्रोइंग. और उसके बाद एक पॉइंट कहीं ना कहीं आएगा in your life where you will feel that what next? I don't know.
True, absolutely true, Suchita. And one more thing that I feel is a thin line difference between confidence and overconfidence is the planning part. Yeah. What happened that, the confident person always plan and make a strategy in a better way, and keep that patience, to get the result. But an overconfident person never plan. I know that my initial career journey I have done, because I always have that challenging nature, because I was always have a, tomboy kind of, I accept the challenge, but I never plan. And then I got blunder, literally I got blunder. And when you got blundered, obviously that time you don't lose hope. In fact, you should learn from your mistake, because learning from your mistake is very much important. You never be successful throughout your life. If you don't fail, then obviously you can't experience the success also. You can't feel that success also if you can't experience the failure. So failure is very important. At the same time, you should be patience and perseverance. This is also very beautiful words. If you really understand the meaning of this patience, then definitely you can grow the way you say that. Of course, we need to grow. The confident, the overconfident person can also grow, but certain point they got that ego problem.
Yes.
That you rightly said, that they never believe in collaboration. They never believe in team. They always have that ego because they already got the success. They feel I can do anything, whether the people have I have any people or not, that doesn't matter. Like I can do one man show army. No one can do one man show army. In the same time, about the family also, like we need a family member, we need a good friend, we need a good community. Here our community plays a very good role, as we both can experience, because we both are in the same community. How, like whenever we feel low, how the community can help. So that's the way, like you also now making your community, I also making my own community. So that is very important, that community can, if we have accountability partner, then definitely we can help each other, and we can, everyone can say that, okay, now you are you're getting overconfident, you should be dharti mein aa jao. Like you should not be fly like this, you are getting success or something. So it is very important. Yes, that is, surrounding matters a lot, I believe. Good surrounding, positive surrounding, good people, good friends. चाहे एक friend हो life में, मगर genuine friend हो, that will be more better than बहुत सारे friends हो, right?
Even Arpita, here I would like to add, like people say you be with like-minded people, but like-minded as in, if I have confidence issues and I have a friend who has confidence issues, then you tell me how it is going to help me or him or her, whoever my friend is. It's not going to help. So you should have growth-minded people, not like-minded, which we have learned from our mentor as well. So that's the thing. You should have growth-minded, people around you. Your environment matters a lot. People talk about willpower. Yes, willpower does work, but more than that, your environment works. Your environment always wins. If you have an environment which is, growth-minded, collaborative people around you, you will always see things like that. But if you have people who are like pulling your energy down, not letting you do things, they are always validating, judging each other, no matter how your willpower is strong, but there will be a time when you will feel, nahi, ab nahi ho raha hai, now I cannot move, now I cannot do it. You will feel stuck. That's the reason, more than your willpower, people say, okay, I will have willpower, I'll make change. Okay, fine, but how you will make change? You should know, first of all, you should know the system, how to do it. Secondly, no matter kitna bhi willpower strong ho, kabhi ho sakta hai when your environment is supporting you. If your environment is not supporting you, trust me, your willpower will not work. You will give up after a point. And that happens. That happens with each one of us. It's not about you, me, or anyone. It's there. That's how it works. So that's the psychology. So yeah, I absolutely agree with you, Arpita. I mean, whatever you are saying, there are, thin line differences between all these things: confidence, self-esteem, then your overconfidence, confidence. But again, that consciousness needs to be there. कहाँ पर overconfidence हो रहा है और कहाँ पर confidence है. You know. अपने अंदर ना हमको सबको पता होता है what is happening with us. But we don't acknowledge, we don't accept our own things. We are just on denial. नहीं मेरे साथ सब ठीक है. No, I am the best. मैं एकदम correct हूँ. No. Acknowledge yourself, accept yourself, and failures are nothing. Don't take it as your failures, but take it as failures are my experiences. You are learning from your failures. I don't call it failures. Whatever I have learned, whatever I am today, my consciousness, my knowledge, everything. I'm sitting here and, talking to you, Arpita, on this platform because I have something to share and I have learned through my journey. So that is not my failure. I mean, I don't consider that okay, I have taken a 10 years of gap and it is a failure of mine. No, I have learned so many things. I have learned to be, emotionally more evolved. We all are emotional beings. So we need to be evolved as well. So this is all connected to our emotions. So failures are always experience. So I don't call it failure.
Definitely, I do agree in that. And at the same time, we all need to experiment, whether hit and trial, that I'm saying that is very, very important. Throughout my life, throughout my career, I always did a hit and trial. I never, scared to accept the challenge, because I started my career in 18 years. Like, my career also started with the challenge, because we are three sisters. Of course, belongs to middle class family. So my father, what happened that in one tuition fee was, waived off like 600 or 700 rupees, which have not returned back to my father. And my father has got to know that, I have spent it with my friends. So he was shouted on me, you don't know the value of money and all that. So then I just thrown a challenge to him that, okay, he's told that 2000 kama ke dikha. I'm okay, I'll accept it. I'll do that, and I'll take, I'll give you 2000 rupees. But it was just, like challenge, bina kuch plan, bina kuch, even I don't have skill, I don't have knowledge, because I was studying in, I think, first year or something.
Yeah.
So, but still, what happened, I just started, giving interview. Of course, I have failed. Like, I remember I was noting down, and it was 60 interview I have given, and then I got my first job. That is also 1600 rupees. And that was like, that was a turning point of my life, that, and the best moment was when I got that 1600 in cash in my hand, that, I was really crying. And because I promised my father 2000, so because my salary was 1600, so I have even took a tuition that time, 400 to, till, and I've given 2000 rupees to my father. And that was a turning moment for me. And I can feel that, because of the confidence, because of that, that, okay, I have just challenged, and I have to accept the challenge, and I do that. That is also very much important. Maybe it's overconfidence, maybe it's something, but at least you are taking action. That is very important. Because in life, I know that because of this confidence, I have grown. Because of this confidence only, I have achieved this business and position. Because, a lot of, I always, wanted to grow. And then suddenly from telecaller to business, a journey was not easy. But because of this one, skills, that is confidence, that I have learned at every point of time, and failures and all, everything. And then finally, I achieved that. So that is, I think it's a beautiful thing, I believe.
Yeah.
So there are a lot of techniques. Yeah. Yeah, you're saying something?
Amazing share, Arpita. And you are always an inspiration to me as well. So, yeah, and this reminds me, I would like to share here, the similar kind of experience which happened with me when I completed my studies. After that, my father said, okay, what do you want to do? So I was like, okay, I mean, I was clueless, and I was, again, of like your age, 20. I was in my, I think, 19 or 20, in my 20s, I think. So he was like, okay, go get a job for yourself. I was giving interviews, I was not getting anything. Then one fine day, I exactly don't remember what happened. There was a conversation which was happening between me and my dad. And then he gave me 500 rupees and said, घर से बाहर निकलो. Go. Go to a city wherever you want to go. Survive करके दिखाओ. 500 रुपए survive करके दिखाओ. तो 500 रुपए में survive करना was really difficult. रहना, खाना, क्या? मतलब if you want to leave your home, घर छोड़ो, जाओ, prove yourself, because I am not going to allow you to sit at home and doing nothing, because you have studied, you are educated. I'm not going to allow you to, live your life like this, sitting at home, getting married to someone. No, nothing like that. Prove yourself. He gave me 500 rupees and asked me to leave the house. And I was like, okay. Then I went to Varanasi, Banaras. So there I got an opportunity, actually an interview call. And the person offered me, she had a boutique. It was like a well-settled business. So she asked me to come and join her. I went there. When I went there, she was like, okay, yes, I know we spoke and all that, but it will take time. It's not happening right now, this, that. Acha, that city was, I was alone in that city. I knew no one. I booked a hotel and 500 रुपए में नहीं हो रहा था. Trust me, नहीं हो रहा था.
Obviously.
I actually, struggled finding a place to spend my night, what to eat, how to eat. रात को सिर्फ समोसा खा के थी, क्योंकि बजट में उतना ही आ रहा था. खाना नहीं आ रहा था. So my father was really strict. At that time, I felt, yeah, why he is doing this to me? It's not good, this, that. But what I did, what I have, the way I have overcome that situation gave me a lot of experience and confidence. So कभी कभी ना वो धक्का बहुत जरूरी होता है. उस टाइम पे
बहुत
लगता है
जरूरी होता है.
Yeah.
True.
So, this thing.
बहुत जरूरी होता है. And I think the toxic people in your life can give you a lot of motivation to grow. Even obviously you need a good environment also at the same time. If you accept the toxic people challenges, or sometimes your parents can be toxic, your boss can be toxic, anyone can be toxic. But if you feel that they are wrong, they are bad, obviously you will be going to negative zone. But if you accept them as a challenge, you can just say, okay, now I'll show them that what I am. So that gives you a lot of confidence to prove yourself. That is also very positive side of this kind of dealing with this kind of people.
Yeah.
So Suchita, what are the techniques that you follow? But what do you feel that if there one person is not confident, which are the technique that person should practice? Which are the tools and techniques? You can just throw some light for tools and techniques so that the people who have joined. Yeah, thank you so much once again, Poonam, Priyanka, and Yatri, Priyanka, Bhuvnesh. A lot of people have joined.
I think Priyana has a question. What you did then? So Priyana, if you can elaborate, are you asking me the question, or to Arpita what we did then? So
yes.
I would be able to answer you.
Okay, clear the question. I believe that what she's trying to say is about you only, because you have spent 500 rupees and you have done to that. Why maybe she's asking what you did then, like after that, how you got that money and all. But I feel this is the question.
Okay, so okay. It was, as I said, I had samosa. I think one samosa in my dinner. I had it, and yes, I struggled. इधर उधर बहुत जगह गई, लोगों से पूछा, अच्छा ठीक है, एक रात का कितना है? तभी वो उतना भी नहीं था. Like nowadays you find one good hotel in around 4,000, 3,000. उससे I think 4,000, 5,000 से नीचे आजकल कुछ आता भी नहीं है. तब उतना नहीं था, but it was still okay. Yes, the question is to me.
Yeah.
Okay. So फिर भी ढूंढ के I went to a hotel. I told them, see, I am here in this city. I was very honest again. So I told them that this is the thing with me. I do not have much amount with me. मेरे पास बहुत पैसा नहीं है. This is my budget, and the room rent was around, I think, 800 or something like that, 800 or 900. It was obviously more than what I had. Then I told them, देखो मैं जॉब के लिए यहाँ पर आई हूँ, this is the thing, and मुझे जॉब अभी तक मिला नहीं है. I do not have job, I do not have money, मेरे पास इतना ही है. So if you can help me out, because I was so tired, searching for a hotel. नहीं मिल रहा था. I had no one. I knew no one in that city. क्या करती? Then that receptionist, he helped me. So he said, अच्छा आप रुकिए, मैं बात करता हूँ. Probably he spoke to the owner or someone. He picked up the phone and किसी से बात किया. Then he said, okay, ठीक है, हम आपको 400 में देंगे. And it was really kind and nice of him. So I still, bless him for that he helped me. So because I asked for help, I got help. Here again, if you don't ask for help, you don't get help. You just expect help. But if you don't ask for help, how will you get it? So I asked for help. He gave me one room. रिसेप्शन के पास में ही था. I still remember. He said कि मैं आपको ऊपर का रूम नहीं दे रहा हूँ, मैं नीचे का ही दे रहा हूँ रिसेप्शन के पास. So if you need anything, do contact the reception. It will be near and you will be safe. Because शायद उसको लगा होगा safety could be an issue. So इसलिए उसने वहां पर ही दिया. So he said, I am there. If you need anything, let me know. I said, okay. So I thanked him. He gave me that room. It was a decent room. ऐसा कुछ नहीं था कि बहुत खराब कुछ था. It was a pretty decent room. And I spent that night there. I went for my interview. I spoke to the person. Then he even asked me, आपको dinner आप कर लो. You don't have to pay. It's from my end. So he was such a kind and nice person. I still remember.
So you manifested. You manifested good thing, good people and good fortune. Yes, because your vibration level was high that time, maybe. No, that's why you say, na, God help those who help themselves.
Absolutely.
So you are very high in energy. That's why.
Yes. So मैंने उस पे बाद उससे किया, and those days were not so expensive. So मैंने बोला नहीं, thank you so much. You already did a lot for me. Thank you so much. तो मेरा खुद का थोड़ा बहुत सेविंग था apart from that 500 rupees. So फिर मैंने बोला ठीक है. I had that samosa and all dinner में. सो गई. सुबह I had breakfast. 60 rupees was the amount. टिकट का चार्ज था उस टाइम पर. तो जितना पैसा था I could manage that amount for going back. And I then went back. So it happened like that. मतलब 500 तो दिया था पापा ने. उसके अलावा मेरा तो थोड़ा बहुत था. No. Then, but to home. Yes, I came back to home. But after that, after a few months, I think around after 2 months of this incident, I got a job in Mumbai. So then from there, my professional journey started. I left my house in the year, I think 2007, 6 or 7, and shifted to Mumbai, stayed there for a very long time. मेरा पूरा, मेरा career का start ही मुंबई से हुआ है. So again, it's a city of dreams, and that city, I love the city.
Wow, lovely story, and that shows that if where there's a will, there's a way. Like if you really set your mind, same thing happened with me. Like when I set something in mind that I want to do that, of course it will be achieved. Of course it takes time, lot of time. It will take time. We get a lot of failures, but yes, if you believe in yourself, you know that you are going in a proper direction and you do in a right way, then definitely you will get the success sooner or later. And the way you have manifested good people and all, that is definitely is very true, right?
Absolutely, Arpita. And help, asking for help is very important. And what happens with most of us, हमको जब कुछ चाहिए रहता है ना, we think मुझे ना ये चीज इस एक पर्टिकुलर इंसान से ही चाहिए. It doesn't work that way. Probably that person doesn't have that thing to give it. Someone else can have it. वो देगा, उससे मिलेगा. Why to restrict yourself? नहीं, इसी से चाहिए, इतना ही चाहिए, and expectations हम उससे रखते हैं, and when that person is not able to fulfill your expectations, you feel अरे यार ये तो मेरे लिए ऐसा नहीं कर रहा. You go into victim mode, you start blaming the person, but actually you think about that person also. No, probably that person doesn't have that understanding, doesn't have that thing. कैसे देगा तुमको अगर है ही नहीं उसके पास.
That's why relationship break.
Yeah.
That's why
you go to a general store and ask for hardwares. दे पाएगा क्या? है ही नहीं उसके पास, देगा कहाँ से? It's very simple. So दे ही नहीं पाएगा. He doesn't have it. That person doesn't have hardwares. उसके पास तुम आटा मांग लो, दाल मांग लो, something like that, or probably वो दे देगा. Hardware मांगो, कैसे देगा? है ही नहीं. So that person doesn't even understand your requirement. कैसे देगा? But if you keep your energy is high, as you very well said about energy and manifestation, help will definitely come to you sooner or later. But you will get help, you will get opportunities for sure. And I believe in that because my life has changed because of all these things happening. So
True. Shalini is writing, we expect for help, but we don't ask for help. If you ask for help, you get help. Very true, Shalini.
Yeah.
Yes, that's true. So it's very important that we should ask from right person. That is not like, generally we ask from our family member, our husband and all, then we expecting and then we say that they don't understand me, they don't love me. So that's wrong. So we should know, we should be wise enough to ask the right person. So I was asking you, Suchita, what are the techniques that you follow to improve your, boost up your confidence level? Just throw some light on it so that, people can get some ideas.
Yeah, the conversation went so well, so I also forgot your question. Not maybe forgot your question. So actually, yes, what I practice for my confidence or for my self-esteem is Mirror work. Every night I stand in front of the mirror and say, okay, you know what? I love you. I say to myself that I love you. I am joyful. I am happy. I am love. I am the universe because I am complete in myself. I am abundant. This is something I actually say every night to myself. Okay, today you you took your classes, you did your classes because I also keep on learning. So okay, you took classes, you did your classes, everything. Then you helped so many people. You help this person, this person. I have a son, so usko padhaya. I include that also, though it is not a very big thing, but people think it's not a very big thing, but you appreciate yourself for that as well. I appreciate myself that I helped my child in probably solving his sums or probably solving his questions in English or maths or science, whatever the subjects are. So I helped him. I inspired him. Even I teach my child to meditate. So I helped Ayan today to meditate. So he is learning how to meditate. Even my child has learned EFT techniques also. So which I teach in my coaching program. So I taught him also very basic steps which works for him. So for all these things which I am doing every day, if I'm cooking something for my parents, for my son, so I include that also that okay, I cooked this today, this, that today. So this is how I appreciate, which increases my self-esteem, my value, my confidence within me. कौन क्या बोल रहा है नहीं, within me. So that is something that whenever I feel my energies are not aligned, दिमाग इधर उधर भाग रहा है, नेगेटिविटी आ रहा है, आता है, हर किसी में आता है. I sit in silence and I think, okay, what is happening? कहाँ से आ रहा है? Why I'm thinking? Yes, introspect. I introspect and trigger point होता है. I find that trigger point and I always, see the good part in everything. मुझे अगर फॉर एग्जाम्पल आई एम वॉकिंग, ट्विस्ट हो गया पैर, समथिंग हैपेंड, आई गॉट हर्ट, ओके आई गॉट हर्ट, प्रोबेबली मुझे जहां पहुंचना था प्रोबेबली आई गॉट लेट और आई कुड नॉट गो देयर, बट अगेन इट कुड बी कि मुझे कुछ और बहुत ज्यादा हो सकता था, पैर फ्रैक्चर हो सकता था, फ्रैक्चर नहीं हुआ, आई गॉट सेव्ड, सिर्फ मेरा पैर ट्विस्ट हुआ. सो आई ऑलवेज थिंक इट दैट वे. ये नहीं हुआ पे फोकस नहीं, ओके ये नहीं हुआ बट ये तो हुआ, सो माई फोकस गोज there.
True.
That's the way I maintain my energy level. My vibrations are higher. How do I maintain? This is the way I focus on the positive part more. So this is yes, meditation is also a part, a tool, a very very strong tool. Consciousness, whatever you are saying, if you are taking a decision, do not take your decisions when you are too happy or when you are too sad. You will land up taking wrong decisions.
True.
Always be
true.
conscious whenever you are taking decisions. बहुत खुश है, you are taking a decision, you will land up regretting it later. बहुत sad हो, बहुत दुखी हो, depressed, everything, devastated, and then you are taking a decision, again you will, regret it later. So,
True.
Always take decisions when you are very, very peaceful. Sit in silence, talk to yourself, talk, introspect. क्या हो रहा है? What is it happening? You will get answers because, I am a spiritual person, Arpita. I believe in soul journey. So, you have the divine power. Aham Brahmasmi, which in, in Hinduism, we call it Aham Brahmasmi. What is it? It means that I am Brahma. मैं ही ब्रह्मा हूँ. I am God. What I am. What I am love. I am the universe. So it starts with you, it ends at you, I always say. So your consciousness is something which will always keep your, energies high, your confidence level high, your self-esteem high. So consciousness, whenever you are taking a decision, take a decision, but be mindful. And then after taking it, don't regret. Take responsibility. If it goes wrong, okay, it was mine. If it goes well, good. लेकिन गलत भी होता है तो मेरा ही था ना.
True.
Do not blame others. So
very true.
That is
very true. Any book you suggest on confidence? Any book do you know you have reading? Any book?
I have read a book, Arpita. It's a very simple book it is like, I'll tell you the name, Fear Not, Be Strong, by Vivekanand. Vivekanand, it's not Vivekanand's book, but about his teachings, about what he said, about his, and it's very simple but very powerful. You can get it on Amazon, anywhere you will get it. Fear not, be strong. Yeah, it's Fear Not, Be Strong. So madam, it's a very simple book, but if you understand, it's very, very powerful. So.
Wow, super. See, I do agree with you. Of course, there are a lot of techniques that you say, that EFT technique. Of course, I'm also doing daily EFT technique. Mirror work is very beautiful. Then wax is a very good technique. Like, you know, wax technique is good. And of course, but the most important thing is that taking action and taking 100% responsibility of your action. If you're not taking, like, whether you failed or passed, but if you take the responsibility to learn and to, you know, overcome all your fear, then definitely your confidence, your self-worth will be increased. I can just share one incident of mine in my life. Like, you know, my parents were always telling me, pushing me for the teaching job, that you can go for teaching job, but I don't like teaching job. I thought that teaching job is, because they always have this mentality, girls ke liye to teaching job hi acha hai, but I was not very keen. But you know, it's accidentally happened that I got the job. I'll share you how I got the job. But because I have worked as a teacher for 2 years, then I really developed that confidence. And how I got the job, you know, I was taking one coaching from Upton ACL. It was a long time, and I was doing 3 years, you know, engineering program, computer engineering program. And there, that time, there was a government recognized degrees was there. DOEIC, I don't know you heard or not. DOEIC, O level, A level. Yeah. O level have the 4 exams. Yes. A level have a 10 exams. So I was cleared my O level 4 exam, and I was doing A level also. So Upton ACL have the contract with the schools. You know, they are setting up the all thing, and in their contract, they also suggested any of your good students also you can send them for the teaching thing. So that time there was not like BEd and all is required for the, especially for the computer one. It is long back. So because I was a good student, so my name has been suggested, but I was not very keen. But my friend also got selected. So we both went for interview in the school, and in school was SD Public School. I worked 2 schools, one SD Public School and the Saraswati Bal Mandir. So SD Public School, but the interview was very, very amazing. And that's the reason I'm sharing this thing, that why confidence is so much important. Because that time, of course, I was just studying. So when my turns come and principal has seen me, because I was very short heighted, and now also I'm very short height. That time also I was very short height. Now at least I can wear heels and all that, but that time I was not wearing heels and all. So I was very short height, and when I entered in the principal room, and he has seen me so short and so looking so, you know, young, because that time I'm actually young, 19, 20, but like in the initial stage. And then my principal said, okay, which class you wanted to take? The junior classes, like, 1 to 5 or senior? No, I want to go for senior. I don't want junior classes enough. So he called 2, 3 boys, in his room, and that boys were 6 feet high, very, like bold, that they got matured in 11, 12 and all. So then after that, when the boy went and he asked me, they are all studying in 12. Do you feel that you can manage this kind of a student? I'm so what? I'm so knowledge is more than they are just laymen in front of me and all that. And then just because of that reason, I got the job. And uske baad, when I was entering the class, I literally fat rahi thi ki kya karu. But the moment I entered and I just started, that time, it was different experience. So confidence will only happen. Of course, you need to plan and everything, but whenever the opportunity comes, when the opportunity knock in your door, don't say nahi mujhse nahi hoga. Maybe andar aapki phat rahi hai, ab aap mar rahe ho, aap bolo kaise karu, but still you have to jump, like, okay, take it as a challenge, and you took it. And this way, definitely confidence matters. That's why I really feel the action matters a lot. Your 100% responsibility matter a lot. The same way, like, we all both have started our journey for the life coaches. Like every day I'm uploading good videos in the YouTube. I have opened my own YouTube channel, and even I will name my YouTube channel also the Confident Arpita Chatterjee,
Yeah.
because this is something this is something I really feel that this is something I have gained during my this 20 years. So this is very important lesson that I really learned in my life, and that only I want to share with everyone, that whenever the opportunity comes, whether small, whether big, whether very big, and you feel that no, you can't do it, and no, I can do it, and just jump into it. That is very important.
Absolutely. It's a beautiful,
Yeah.
again, a beautiful share, Arpita. And I completely agree that you need to take actions. बैठ के सोचते रहेंगे, so it's not going to work. How it is going to work? You are planning and planning and planning and not executing, not implementing anything. How it is going to give you results? Finally, you have to jump. Like you said at the start, तैरना है, पानी में डर लग रहा है, पानी में नहीं उतरोगे तो तैरना आएगा कैसे? पहले पानी में तो उतरो. अच्छा ठीक है, तैरना भी आता है, बट यू वांट टू रियली स्टार्ट समथिंग बिग, तो उसके लिए गहरे पानी में जाना पड़ेगा ना. विदाउट गोइंग दैट, हाउ डू यू इवन नो दैट कितना गहरा है, कितना सीखना है. So you need to learn, and you will learn, again going back to the same thing. Enjoy the process and learn from the process without concentrating or without giving your focus on the outcome, what is going to happen. Enjoy the process, learn, and it will happen. It has to happen. There is no second thought about it कि होगा कि नहीं होगा, होना ही है. It's just that how you do it. And again, energy matters a lot. I'm not saying do not take any risk, go and do anything, whatever you want to. Take calculative risk, of course. Calculation, your emotional and intellect, both should be balanced. Emotion and intelligence should be in place. Then take calculative risk and go for it. Why not? I always believe I can do it. Anyone can do it. Anyone. So it's just that the fear. So if you are fearing, feel the fear and still do it. Feel the fear and still do it. So just do it.
That's absolutely right. And this only the conclusion I believe that we both can give in this life, that like confidence is not that inborn quality. It's like skills that can be developed when you obviously practice with the right mentor. That is also very important. Sometimes happen that we are learning from the wrong person, and eventually we are not got success. So right mentorship is also very important, and right guidance if you get, and right proper channel, whatever you want, you can just focus on that whether you're getting result or not, but you just keep doing, keep moving. Practice makes a man perfect. More you are practicing, more you are repeating, more you're learning and doing, and just falling down again get up, falling down again get up, and this way you can improve your confidence level. This I particularly feel. What do you feel? What's your conclusion on this?
Absolutely, Arpita. I completely agree with you, what you said. And here I would like to add one thing, that, okay, I mean, what we feel, what I have heard from people, even मैं भी पहले यही सोचती थी, okay, I have friends, they are motivating me. My family, they are motivating me. But it doesn't happen that way. A mentor is very, very important in life. We know the importance of, having a mentor in your life. It's very important, because what happens, your friend, they are also, dealing with something. They will give you their perspective. Okay.
Yes.
Always somewhere or the other, if they are not judging you, फिर भी वो अपना एक अलग ही उनका पर्सपेक्टिव रहेगा. They will keep on sharing that. अरे यहाँ पर तू गलत है, वहाँ पर तू सही है. This is. Your family members also, they are going to say you the same thing. But you need to have a professional person who is not your friend, who is not your family, still like a friend, and guiding you throughout the system and telling you what to do, because that person has already walked that path before you. So that person knows how to get it. And usko system par. So the system works. You will work. But system will work, and the professional person will be with you for your support, like your backbone. The person will be your backbone constantly supporting you so that you walk that path correctly and you reach up to your
True.
destination. That's how
Very
a
true.
mentor is very, very important. So,
Yes, very true. Very true. So, any question anyone have, they can ask. I believe we have covered almost everything about the confidence. Anything, anything anyone have any question, they can ask us so that we can give. So, I think we have done all things. But anything you want to add more, Suchita?
no, I think we have discussed about the self-esteem, which was the difference between confidence and self-confidence and self-esteem, which is, there's a thin line difference and overconfidence. So
Hmm.
the session was all about confidence. You shared your story. I shared how I gained confidence in my life, the first incident.
Yes.
So we all have something or the other. कहीं ना कहीं वो दब गया है. For others
True.
who are not taking actions, who are not,
True.
who are into that, the little voice is talking to them. पता नहीं होगा कि नहीं, क्या करना है, मैं कैसे करूँ, इन लोगों से पता नहीं कैसे हो जाता है, मुझसे तो नहीं होगा, होगा, होगा. Just,
True.
you know, believe in yourself. अपने आप को value देना start करो. Start valuing yourself for little things which you do on daily basis. जो भी करते हैं. So
Very
that's
true. I would like to end with one beautiful line that I have learned in my life from my mentors and all, that it takes lot of effort to be effortless. So whatever you wanted to do in life, like whether like we wanted to be a good coach. Of course, now we are just in an initial stage. I'm sure you both will succeed. We both will be a great mentor. Like we both have started our coaching classes also, we are getting the clients as well. So of course we will get more clients because we are putting effort, and that exactly is very important to build up your confidence. Put effort. Some days, some point of time, you can feel that you automatically become effortless. You know?
true. Absolutely true. Absolutely. Give value instead of, thinking something else for us, like we are putting value, I mean, giving out value. So we have got it. Now it's time for us to give it back to the society.
True, very true.
That
It's
is
very important to share because whatever knowledge and wisdom you have, because more you share, more you are actually developing your knowledge, more you are developing your wisdom. That is very important. It's always happened why teachers are the more like more knowledgeable because they share their knowledge, and more they share knowledge, more they got the knowledge. So this very important. Whatever you learn in your life, share with people and help others without unconditionally. That is also very important. Money is definitely important, but money is byproduct. More you develop your skill, more you develop your knowledge, and more you share with your knowledge without any without any expectation, definitely you can get more better result. So
absolutely.
thank you so much, Suchita. It was great talking with you, and we both shared a lot of things. And I also request all my viewers to subscribe my YouTube channel, that is Confident Arpita Chatterjee, and of course follow